video games. Let's talk.
Here we go.
So, Crimson Desert, some people are enjoying it, some people are hating it, and I'm one of the few people that is really enjoying it. Now, I'm only in chapter 3. Yeah, and, well, even before I entered a chapter, I was absolutely getting destroyed by the first boss. But then again, I'm not the best at games, as it kind of shows when I defeated, or how long it took me, should I say, to defeat the Breath of the Wild DLC boss. Because, oh my god, I hated that boss so much. Yeah, it took me 4 months to defeat the Breath of the Wild DLC boss. Yeah, I was absolutely getting smashed. I didn't even scratch the surface of the health bar in the first, like, it took me 4 months. First month, I was getting destroyed. Then I left it for 4 months, came back, and then somehow, I don't even know, I somehow miraculously defeated him. And it's one of the reasons why I'll never replay Breath of the Wild. I finished it. I never want to touch it again. I'll play free roam, but I ain't defeating any of the bosses. And then Tears of Kingdom, I'm still stuck on the level. But yeah, Crimson Desert. Now, when I first got before I even got the game, I got into it because I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. The free roam. I'm a person that absolutely loves free roam, but also story. Now, I know people have been saying that Crimson Desert story isn't the best, but I think it doesn't really matter in this sense because the open world being so open. Like, I was talking to my friend that this game, open world, is massive, that I've found my way of going, oh, okay, I'm going to go here, but I won't, like, track it. I'm just going to, rough sketch, so I'm, like, just not following any kind of thing. And then I end up going in a circle, and I still haven't discovered the whole map. And I still haven't. Like, there's still, like, a few chunks in the map that I haven't gone to, or, like, have just gone around because the map is that massive. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because something happened that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about on YouTube. Now, I've, like, seen people play on, like, Twitch, or, like, people going, oh, the different amount of players. It's like someone walking through a farm, and then it's like, here's the best weapon. Does it, like, one kill, like, a boss? Or someone showing their, like, fit check with all their armor, and some really cool armor. Like, I saw a, like, Doctor Doom kind of one that kind of looked like Sauron in a way. But yeah, there are some cool stuff, as well as some animals that you can tame. One that I wish you could, like, keep is this wooden horse. I think it looks sick as hell, and I really wish you could keep that horse, but you can't. Yeah. But yeah, back to Crimson Desert. I think it is fantastic. Now, yeah, like I said, some of the bosses for me are really hard. Like the devil, that took me a while to defeat, but then I saw a comment. I think that probably could have took me a few months if I didn't see a comment where it was like, don't defeat the devil boss straight away. Explore the map, which I did, got some weapons, and then I absolutely destroyed that. I destroyed that boss. And I was like, okay, I'm good at Crimson Desert. I maybe be fine. And then I got to the next boss after that, and a black, like, blob thing that, like, is flying around shooting stuff. And then I immediately got, I got annihilated by that thing and went, nope, I've learned from the devil. I ain't doing this. Okay, maybe I tried like 3 times and was like, nope, I'm out. I'm off. And then I found you know, like an area when you go into a game and you find an area that you shouldn't have been because your character is not, like, powerful enough to defeat. Yeah, I've walked into many scenarios where that has happened, but I've also walked into some areas now having some of the weapons that I've seen on, like, YouTube videos. I've walked into these areas and absolutely annihilated the villains, in my opinion. And yeah, I even took some videos because I was like, this would be kind of cool to add, like, some music over. Yeah, some cool action music. And I was actually listening to some music that set the mood in when I was absolutely killing all these people. Yeah, and saving. I think people that help me, I'm just saving random people. I don't know if it's also, like, people that can join my team. I don't know. I was just murdering all the bad guys, and that was fun to me. cool stuff where I'm going into a base, just destroying everyone, having fun for myself, exploring more around, and then suddenly, yes, I'm walking through this and I get attacked by birds. And I'm like, oh, okay, I've died. What's happening? Oh no, wait a minute. Am I covered in bird poo? Which, yes, I was. Yeah, what I just showed you, I haven't seen anyone talk about Crimson Desert, and to me, it took me like by surprise so much because I thought I was dead originally, and then I was like, okay, I'm not. Wait, why am I covered in white? Oh, it's bird poo. That's an insane thing to add. Like, it's an unnecessary thing that you would never expect a game to add, but then adding it in the game just makes it so much. Like, it feels like they've nearly thought of everything, and like some of the things where you can open and close, I feel like in some games you play and then you like open them and you can never close them. There's so many things I think in Crimson Desert that you can just do that normal games would just have it on display. There's like a wheel crank that you can have for the water, or open a gate and the water floods through. I think is just sneak. You can fish, like obviously in Red Dead Redemption. It feels very like nostalgic for Witcher 3 and Breath of the Wild with that kind of medieval, also that big open world stuff. You can obviously see the amount of like references and like things that they've taken from other inspiration from other games. Like I even have like gear for my hands in Crimson Desert that is clearly inspiration from Assassin's Creed with a hidden blade. But like, yeah, it kind of feels like a love letter to all these other past games that have done so well, or historical games like Witcher, The Witcher, or Breath of the Wild, Assassin's Creed, all games like that. Wow, this game I think is just amazing, and it's like I said, there is so much to explore and just walk around. Like you could probably take a while before even getting into like. Yeah, I don't think I will be hitting chapter 4 anytime soon because I'm just exploring around before I probably will even hit the other boss that I got stuck on. Yeah, because it took me a while to go back to the devil after I like couldn't defeat him. But yeah, if you have Crimson Desert, what's your opinion on it? Yeah. Now, before I go, I'm gonna go play some more Crimson Desert and probably just be more surprised of more things that I get to find. Yes, I still need to tame a cat, which is one thing that I'm going to do because I will make a cat army. And when I do, I will be coming back and talking about my cat army. Now, I also saw that people making a fat cat army, which is just hilarious because you can get like these fat, chubby cats. Yeah, I don't know if there's dogs as well, but for some reason there's fat, chubby cats you can get. What I really wish, though, is you could also tame flamingos. So I could have a flamingo army as well as a cat army. But yes, until next time, I'm going to go make a cat army in Crimson Desert. See you later.